Snake enclosure maintenance, cleaning and disinfection. Snake enclosure maintenance, cleaning and disinfection. Keeping a snake as a pet can be a rewarding and fascinating experience. However, responsible snake ownership goes beyond providing proper food, shelter, and care. One crucial aspect that snake owners must diligently undertake is the maintenance of their snake's enclosure. This includes regular cleaning and disinfection to ensure a clean and healthy environment for the snake. In this article, we will explore the importance of snake enclosure maintenance, the necessary steps for proper cleaning and disinfection, and some tips for maintaining a sterile environment. Why is snake enclosure maintenance important? Maintaining a clean and sanitary enclosure is vital for the overall health and well-being of your pet snake. Unclean enclosures can lead to the growth of harmful bacteria, fungi, and parasites that see and compromise your snake's health. These organisms have the potential to cause skin infections, respiratory issues, digestive problems, and other ailments. By regularly cleaning and disinfecting the enclosure, you can minimize these risks and provide a safe habitat for your snake. Steps for cleaning and disinfection. 1. Remove the snake from the enclosure. Before starting the cleaning process, it is crucial to remove the snake from its enclosure to ensure the safety of both you and the snake. Place the snake in a secure, temporary holding container with adequate ventilation and suitable temperature. 2. Dispose of waste and substrate material. Once the snake is safely removed, dispose of any waste materials, such as uneaten food or feces, from the enclosure using appropriate sanitary practices. Next, remove the substrate material from the enclosure. The substrate depends on the snake species, but it is important to replace it regularly since it can harbor bacteria and parasites. 3. Clean the enclosure. Using a mild soap or reptile-safe cleaner and warm water, thoroughly clean the enclosure's surfaces, including walls, floor, branches, and any decor. Pay close attention to areas where waste accumulates, such as corners and hiding spots. Scrub gently with a non-abrasive brush or sponge before rinsing off the soap residue with clean water. 4. Disinfect the enclosure. After cleaning, it is essential to disinfect the enclosure to eliminate any remaining bacteria or parasites. There are several disinfectants available specifically made for reptile enclosures, such as chlorhexidine or quaternary ammonium compounds. Follow the instructions provided by the manufacturer for proper dilution and application. Ensure the disinfectant is safe for reptiles and rinse thoroughly with clean water after disinfection. 5. Allow for adequate drying time. Once the enclosure has been cleaned and disinfected, allow it to thoroughly dry out before reintroducing the snake. Moisture can promote the growth of bacteria or fungi, so ensuring the enclosure is completely dry is important for the snake's health. Maintaining a sterile environment. Apart from regular cleaning and disinfection, maintaining a sterile environment can further promote your snake's health. Here are some additional tips. 1. Avoid overcrowding. Overcrowding the enclosure can lead to a buildup of waste and increase the risk of bacterial growth. Provide an enclosure that is appropriate in size and allows your snake enough room to move in the room or regulate comfortably. 2. Remove shed skin. Snakes shed their skin regularly, and leaving the shed skin in the enclosure can provide a breeding ground for parasites. Remove shed skin promptly to prevent any potential issues. This helps to prevent the spread of diseases or parasites to your existing snakes. 4. Regular health checkups. Schedule regular checkups with a qualified reptile veterinarian to ensure your snake is in good health. They can provide guidance on maintaining a sterile environment and offer specific recommendations for your snake's unique needs. Snake enclosure maintenance is an essential task for snake owners to ensure the health and well-being of their pets. Regular cleaning and disinfection are necessary to prevent the growth of harmful bacteria, fungi, and parasites that can cause various health problems. To properly clean and disinfect a snake enclosure, follow these steps. 1. Begin by removing the snake from the enclosure and placing it in a secure temporary holding container. This step is crucial for the safety of both you and the snake. 2. Dispose of any waste materials, such as uneaten food or feces, using proper sanitary practices. Be thorough in removing all waste from the enclosure. 3. Next, remove the substrate material from the enclosure. The type of substrate will depend on the snake species, but it is important to replace it regularly as it can harbor bacteria and parasites. 4. Clean the enclosure thoroughly using a mild soap or reptile-safe cleaner and warm water. Pay close attention to areas where waste often accumulates, such as corners and hiding spots. Use a non-ABR adhesive brush or sponge to gently scrub the surfaces before rinsing off any soap residue with clean water. 5. After cleaning, it is important to disinfect the enclosure to eliminate any remaining bacteria or parasites. Use a reptile-safe disinfectant, following the manufacturer's instructions for proper dilution and application. Ensure thorough rinsing with clean water after disinfection. 6. Allow the enclosure to completely dry before reintroducing the snake. Moisture can promote bacterial or fungal growth, so thorough drying is crucial for the snake's health. Maintaining a sterile environment is also beneficial for the snake's health. Here are some additional tips. 1. Avoid overcrowding the enclosure to prevent waste buildup and bacterial growth. Provide an appropriately sized enclosure that allows the snake enough room to move and thermoregulate comfortably. 2. Promptly remove shed skin to prevent parasites from breeding. 3. If introducing a new snake to an existing enclosure, quarantine the new addition in a separate enclosure to prevent the spread of diseases or parasites. 4. Schedule regular checkups with a qualified reptile veterinarian to ensure your snake's health. They can offer guidance on maintaining a sterile environment and provide specific recommendations. Are your snake's unique needs? By following these steps and tips, snake owners can create a clean and healthy habitat for their pets. Regular maintenance not only promotes the snake's well-being but also enhances the owner's enjoyment of having a pet snake. Snake enclosure maintenance is crucial for the health and well-being of pet snakes. Regular cleaning and disinfection are important to prevent the growth of harmful bacteria, fungi, and parasites. The can cause various health issues. To properly maintain a snake enclosure, follow these steps. 1. Begin by removing the snake from the enclosure and placing it in a secure temporary holding container. This ensures the safety of both you and the snake. 2. Dispose of any waste materials, such as uneaten food or feces, using proper sanitary practices. Thoroughly clean the enclosure to remove all waste. 3. Remove the substrate material from the enclosure. The type of substrate will depend on the snake species, but it is important to replace it regularly as it can harbor bacteria and parasites.